Ah, magandang umaga, magandang tanghali, magandang gabi, magandang hating gabi kung saan man kayo naroon. Ito po si Tate Jack First na nagbo-broadcast from Lodi, California sa United States. And the time now in the United States, Pacific Time, California is 10:03. Okay. Kasabay ko yata si Sir Bad. Okay lang. Manood na lang kayo dito mamaya. Pwede kayo magpunta sa kay Sir Buds. And you can watch my show sa replay. Okay. Hello, Maming Tech. Okay. Nandito po unang dumating po si Trixie Villa, kababayan ko, si LTD Mix, si Apo Koy, yung mayroong charity yan sa Pilipinas, at saka si Ma'am Lintek, ang aking Fede po. Lipat ko, mga galing sa Les ko, tatay, sending support to you. Thank you po, Ma'am Lintek. Okay. Oho. So, unahin muna natin ang pagbati sa mga members ko at saka supporters, pero pakinggan muna natin ang unang kanta. Okay?
Halina kayo, katatay Jack, first channel, siya ay nagsasalita, maiintindihan mo ang mga balita. Mga balitang tunay na may ebidensya. Itutuwid ang balitang mali. Fake news. Yung mga balitang walang pinagpapasihan. Kaya makinig na kayo at magkomento at ating pag-usapan. Pinapakinggan ang opinion mo at ito'y nirespeto. Tayo'y magtalakayan at may kantahan dito. Pantay-pantay tayo lahat kay Tatay Jack. Tatay Jack, first channel. Nagmamahal loyalista at marunong para sa bayan nito. Minamahal ni Tatay Jack ang bayang Pilipino. Kaya halina kayo, mag-subscribe na at mag-bell on para sa susunod. Dapat malaman nyo, balitang tunay sa ating bansang Pilipinas. Pagmamahal sa ating mga Pilipino. Ihatid ang balitang mali na fake news. Kaya mag-ingat na at mag-alugay. Pangway-wangay tayo dito. Pinapakinggan ang opinion at respeto. Kaya pinagpapasihan nito. At may kantahan Dapat
Narinig natin ng kanta ni okay. So, okay, batiin ko muna tong kan. Magbabatihan tayo. Ah, ang pahayag ko po, ah, um, Mrs. First, pakibasa nga yung pahayag ko.
Ako ay isang loyalista. Loyalista ako para sa unit team ni na PBBM at VP Sara. Loyalista ako ng mga Marcos family. Higit sa lahat, loyalista ako ng ating bansa. Ng bansa natin, Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao. Hindi magbabago ang pagiging loyalista ko dahil sa pagpalit ng ihip ng hangin. Pasensya na po kung iba ang pananaw ninyo sa pananaw ko. Magdiskusyon tayo ng may respeto at magalang sa isa't isa. Salamat po. Thank you to all my members. My preferred members are Judy Basco, Judy CB, Charlene Kim, JNL Opinions, JJ Ferns, J Dixon. Maraming salamat. My regular members are Roger Evans, Tessa Vargas, Riddler Official Vlogs, Ryan, Trexie Villa 11, Lily Regasa, Lady Net, RN2 Cents, Jose Magno, Upbach 1975, Sweet Escape, Virgilio VG Villanueva, and Maribel C. Sabala. Maraming salamat. Thank you, Team Lintec and their leader, Lintec.
Nandito mga aking pairing si Lintek. Ma'am Lintek, everyday, pinopromote ko yung inyong channel po. Maski wala kayo dito, parati ko pong ipinopromote. Fixture na po yan. Yung pagpropromote ko sa inyo sa inyong channel po. Okay.
Thank you to my fellow SSTV family and its founder, Tessa Vargas. Thank you sa Tres Marias, Carmen Kimberly, Judy Basco, at Lily Ragasa for their tremendous support. Salamat sa aking mga matatag na 5,185 subscribers, channel analytics, current subscribers, 5,185 plus 22 in last 28 days.
Pero hindi na nadadagdagan yan 5,185. Fixture na po yung 5,185. Wawan ko kung bakit. Okay. So, ang unang diskusyon natin ay tungkol sa SMNI closure. Dito sa broadcaster po, broadcasting world po natin, pag pinasara ang isang channel ay masama po ang epekto. So, nung isang araw, pilit na pinasasara ang aking channel. Kaya I feel for SMNI. Sana kung may kasalanan ako, may violation ako, dapat lang na ipasara ako. Pero wala akong violation. May nag-complain lang na gustong pasara ang channel ko. Mabuti naayos kagad ni Lolo ang sitwasyon ko. Isang araw lang ang suspension ko. So ito po ang aking komentaryo tungkol sa suspension na ginawa ng NTC sa SMNI. Okay, basahin po natin ang aking komentaryo.
Tatay's commentary and analysis. I agree with the decision of MTRCB to suspend two programs of SMNI pending investigation of their alleged infractions. First, that is the MTRCB's duty and function. They monitor programs aired over the public airways.
Okay, explain ko po. Nung sinuspend din ng MTRCB ang dalang programa ng SMNI na yung Gikan sa Masa at saka yung program nila Lorraine Bodoy at saka ka Eric ay wala akong disagreement sa MTRCB kasi ganun talaga ang function nila to monitor yung mga programs na para hindi sila sumosobra po. Okay lang yun. So, kailangan imbestigahan. Pero, pusit po tayo. So, yun ang first statement ko.
The two programs should be allowed to air their side. Let due process prevail.
Pero kung inimbestigahan yun, bigyan mo rin ng pag-asa yung dalawang programang ito na mag-air po ng side. That due process prevail po. Okay.
But suspending the operations of SMNI is another story.
So sa ibang istorya ito kasi buong network pasasara mo dahil sa nagkaroon ng pagkakasala yung dalawang programa 24 oras nag-air ang SM na yata, dalawang programa ang may sala, kung sakali may sala man sila, bakit mo isasara ang buong network ng SMNI? It's unthinkable po. That is an overreach po. Okay.
The two programs should be... but suspending the operations of SMNI is another story. Well, I personally do not like the way SMNI conducts its programming, shutting it down just because two of its programs went beyond the accepted limits in airing their opinions smacks of a political vendetta.
Ako nga hindi nanonood sa SMNI. Kasi ayaw ko yung mga opinion nila at saka yung mga programa nila. Pero kung gagawin mo yan sa lahat ng nagdi-disagree sa iyo, ipapasar mo, ano na lang ang mangyayari? Tatahimik na yung mga taong pumupuna sa gobyerno po. It is, yan ang aking ginagawa nila yan kasi para kang political vendetta. Para bang ganti-ganti lang. Kasi kung matagal nang may infraction ang SMNI, bakit kayo lang nung nagsalita si President o former President Duterte at saka yung nag-air ng pagko-question si Eric Celis sa travel expenses ni House Speaker. Pwede nagkamali si Eric Celis. Bakit? Umamin naman si Eric Celis sa Kongreso na nagkamali siya. Bakit mo po siya papasara? Dahil ang seminar, dahil lang dito na nakakalungkot po. Okay.
Not all of the shows of SMNI went overboard when they go on air. Went past, you're talking about present versus past. So why make the other shows of SMNI also receive punishment?
Kung dalawa lang sa shows nila po ang may sala, bakit po parurusahan yung mga shows nila na walang sala? Bakit po parurusahan po? Common sense lang yan. Common sense lang, ang ipapanis mo ay yung may sala. Hindi lahat ng programa ay dadamay mo. Di ba? Alin ba, sa pamilya mo, dalawa nagkasala. Yung ibang mga kapamilya mo ba ay dapat din parusahan ng gobyerno? Yun lang ang simpleng explanation. Okay. Thank you sa lahat ng lumipat po dito sa aking show. Okay? I need your support. Okay?
Is it because SMNI is perceived to be a harsh critic of the House of Representatives and of the Speaker?
Kaya baka yan nga ang iniisip ng karamihan ng tao. Nagsisisihan ang House of Representatives. Ipinasa na sa National Telecommunication Commission. Sabi niya, ito, Michigan nyo. Ang sa intention nun ay pinasa sa House of Representatives. Ay, kaya kami namin sinispindi is because nagreklamo ang House of Representatives. Ano, nagtuturuan sila? Nagtuturuan sila po. Ay, ito kaduda-duda ang galawan ng House of Congress, House of the Representative po. Ngayon ba, kung for example, yung channel ni Ma'am Lintek ipasara dahil lang sa complaint, di ba magkukomplain si Ma'am Lintek? Tulad nangyari sa akin, may nag-complain. Sinara ng isang araw pagkatapos inimbestigasyon. Kasi mali po yun. Mali po talaga na ipapasa ang isang channel or isang network just because mayroong mga infractions yung ibang programa nila. Kaya nga mayroong disclaimer po ang network. The opinions of the hosts are not necessarily the opinions of the network. Di ba mayroon niyang hindi ko alam eh. Basta inimbestigahan lang ko, wala na.
This action of NTC will send a chilling effect on those who criticize the government, which might lead to a silencing of dissenting voices. Do we really want that?
So, ang mangyayari nito, yung mga kritiko ng gobyerno, maski alam na mayroong masamang ginagawa ang mga opisyalis ng gobyerno, baka hindi na magsalita. So, ang mangyayari niyan is there is wala nang freedom of speech dito po sa ating bansa. Basahin natin po ang sabi ni alleged leader.
Alleged leader says, Marcos knows it and not objected and maybe approved it. NTC is an executive agency. It should not follow Congress instructions at face value, especially in so critical issue on TV station. The DOTC or the president should be consulted as a protocol.
Okay. While I disagree with you, alleged leader, kasi maganda ang pag-present mo ng argument mo. I'll give you the first medal. Okay. Why? Why do I disagree with you? The president has nothing to do with the commission. It's a commission po. So, hindi po makikialaman. Commission is an independent body, although it is under the executive department po. It is a commission. Okay. So in that, nagdidesisyon ang commission on its own, not consulting the president. They don't have to consult the president. I may be wrong. Maybe tama ka dyan. Pero dito sa channel ko, maski hindi parehas po yung aming pananaw. Basta maganda po ang presentation ng kanyang argumento, ay aking pong binibigyan ng medalya. Magandang pagka-present ng argumento ni alleged leader. Kahapon nga, mayroon na siyang nagkomento na tumapasok na raw ang ICC. Alam ko na kung saan nanggaling yung source na siyang pinapakalat ng maraming vlogger. Pwede nandito na sila. Kasi ang nagsabi po pala ay si Harry Roque. Si Harry Roque ay isang magiting abogado po. So, sabi ko nga, bigay mo sa amin ang source, France. Upon further research, nalaman ko na ang kanyang source po ay si Harry Roque. Pero, bakit wala po sa news? Maybe the ICT is here because not on official status po. Pupunta lang sila rito. Fishing lang po. But it is not, that does not mean na aprobado na po sila ni Presidente Marcos. Kasi walang hold order sa immigration na hindi sila pwedeng pumasok. Okay.
I seem to remember that PBBM said in the past that he was going to allow them to come just like on a tourist visa.
Yeah, that's true. But can you really prevent them from coming? Ayaw mo tourist, sasabihin nila. Di ba? But that's on an official capacity po. Okay, basahin ulit natin. Ang sabi ni alliance leader.
Okay, have you acknowledged everyone who are here?
No, you acknowledge them, please, Mrs. Ferns.
Okay, so besides alleged leader, Roel Lingahan Vlog is here. Ate Mafi TV S. Lentec is here. Rowena Acosta Vlogs. Who else? Kim Dancel TV2. Ria Mix Corner. Sino pa? I think that's about it.
Okay.
Curdapia Ganuelas.
Thank you.
Needs from Lintec is here.
I already gave
okay.
I already gave her a jacket.
So let me read. Well, let me first read Roel Lingahan's comment. Tay, sa hearing ay lumitaw na nagpalit ng incorporators ang SMNI nang hindi ipinagpaalam sa Kongreso, which is literally daw ay makikita sa franchise na dapat muna itong ipaalam sa Congress.
Okay, that's it. But that is supposed to be an investigation po. Tama ka dyan. Okay.
Alleged leader says, if it has to follow by its own, at least it should first investigate and hearing, as this agency is a quasi judicial too. What happened now is that NTC seems instructed and coerced.
Kaya nga sinabi ko, allegedly, na nagtuturuan ang House of Representatives at saka NTC. Hindi po galing yan kay Presidente because hindi po makikialam ang Presidente sa Commission. Okay. Pero maganda yung punto mo. Dapat it is a judicial body too.
Roel Lingahan Vlog says nagpalit from PACQ to Swara Incorporated. Yata.
Okay. Kung sakaling nagkamali ng procedure ang SMN, does it merit suspension for 30 days? Because what it merits is fine. After investigation po, Ruel po. Okay. Sabi ni alleged leader.
Sabi ni alleged leader to arbitrarily implement without due course.
Okay,
Continuation yun ng comment niya prior.
dapat hindi, wala.
Ramen 4 is here.
Actually, ba sabi ko, let the due process, look at my commentary ko. I said, let the due process prevail. Pinasara for 30 days, suspendido, Brett Yudang. So kung suspendido, ay pinasara, pasasara mo, hindi sila makakapag-operate. I may have made, I stand corrected po, Brett Yudang. Alam mo, marunong akong tumanggap na mas tama po ang yung term po, mas tama po ang iyong term na suspendido lang yan. Pero ang effect yan ay hindi po sila, sabi ko nga, pinasara for 30 days. Mas tama ka, suspendido. I stand corrected po. Okay. Let's see there. Is there any proof? NCC was instructed po? Kaya nga, yan ang second medalist po. Because tama po ang punto niya. Mayroon po bang ramen 4, you get the second medal po. Because that you make a good point. Let's not accuse some commission that they were coerced.
Yeah, so you're responding to Ramen 4's comment at alleged leader MLSO. Is there any proof that the NTC was instructed and coerced po? Just asking.
Okay, yan din ang tanong ko. Kaya nga, you get po the second medal. Kasi direct to the point ang tanong. Yung una, sinabi ko, I disagree with him, but I gave him a medal because maganda ang pag-construct niya ng argument po niya. Hindi porque taliwas ang pananaw niya sa akin, ay hindi na siya mabibigyan ng medal. Okay. So, wala na pong kumunta. That's it. That's it na ba? Yung Ramen 4. Okay, let's go to the main topic. And then we'll go to the, bakit iba may kulay ang, okay. Bakit may kam? So itong unang balita. Finally, si Presidente Marcos ay showing some teeth. Pinalitan na niya ang mga tiwaling, mga government officials sa MIAA. So basahin muna natin ang news.
Marcos appoints new MIAA acting general manager by GMA Integrated News, published December 21, 2023, 3:47 p.m. President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. has appointed an acting general manager of the Manila International Airport Authority, replacing Cesar Chong. A letter signed by Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin to Department of Transportation, Secretary Jaime Bautista said Eric Jose Castro Ines has been appointed MIAA Acting General Manager and Member of Board of Directors.
Gumaksyon na kagad si Presidente. Dapat ganyan ang gawin ng Presidente. Pag may problema, aksyonan kagad. Okay.
Yeah, the Department of Tourism siguro or lower level needs some, remember yung binanggit ko about yung Facebook thing? Okay. Malacanang describes him as an airport operations expert who has been in the industry for decades. His portfolio includes the following: trainee for airline operations of Gulf Air from 1986 to 1987, senior security officer of Gulf Air in Manila and Southeast Asia from 1988 to 1997, airport station manager of Etihad Airways and Gulf Air in Manila from 1997 to 2016, Malacanang describes him as an airport operations expert who has been in the industry for decades.
Okay. Okay, mayroon pang kasunod.
It's just same as your previous. You just posted it twice.
Okay, this one.
The Office
Bakit?
of the Ombudsman in August ordered the dismissal of Chong and MIAA Assistant General Manager Irene Montalvo for grave misconduct, abuse
Ay,
of
may
authority,
misconduct pala.
and
Okay.
misconduct and conduct prejudicial to the best interest of the service. The Ombudsman decision stemmed from the reassignment of around 285 MIAA employees in less than a year without basis and designation of Montalvo to her post, despite her unnecessary rating as shown in the 2020 Office Performance Commitment and Review,
Okay.
OPCR, of Ninoy Aquino International Airport, Terminal 1, the office which she headed.
Kaya pinilitan kasi mayroong favoritism at saka siguro pinagtatanggal yung empleyado kasi mayroong pinasok sa kanya sa mga posisyon na yan na kalyado ni Mr. Miss Chong, whatever. So, pero maganda po ang ginawa ni President Marcos. Okay, basahin po. Si
Charter
Ruel.
change.
No, si Ruel muna. Yung may
Well,
din. Sabi. Doon sa
Ruelingahan.
mahirap din naman tatay na hayaan nating magsalita ng masama at mapanira dito sa media. Pagkatapos ay sasabing hindi na pwedeng ihayag ang source nila, mas mahirap yata naman yun. Tama ka naman dyan eh. Kaya nga, dapat parusahan pag sumobra. Pero it is normal na ang isang journalist po ay hindi po inahayag ang source. Maski dito sa States, marami ng kaso na gusto pa nilang mabilanggo kaysa ihayag nila ang source. Kasi pag pinahayag na nila yung source nila, anong mangyayari? Hindi na sila magkakaroon ng source. Kasi baka may bunyag. They are also protecting their source. Pero tama ka yan, Ruel, sa yung sinabi na hindi rin tama na basta mapanira at saka magsalita na masama. Kaya nga mayroon tayong MTRCB, kaya nga payag ako sa aksyon ng MTRCB. Okay. Pero okay, maganda rin ang punto mo. Kaya maganda ang pagka-construct ng iyong argumento. Bibigyan din kita ng medalya. Dito hindi na porque si Brett Yudan, bibigyan ko rin ng medalya dahil sa pag-correct niya sa akin, sinabi niya na pinasara. Pero mas proper term po yung sinuspinde. Bibigyan na lang natin lahat ng maganda ang komento para hindi magtampo. Okay? Okay. Sabi niya, basahin pa natin. Brett Yudang.
Brett Yudang. Hindi sila pinasara, kundi sinuspende lang.
Yan, basa na yun.
Oo.
Ito si Raymond Ford.
Ramen 4 at alleged, nabasa ko na yan. Nabasa mo na rin yung kay Ruel Lingahan. Okay. At Ramen 4 says, at bread udang. Correct. Just a preventive suspension to prevent, not to happen again. It is
Okay.
for viewing public.
Okay, that is correct. Ang sabi niya, Ikaw ba, tatay, ay matutuwa na siniraan ka tapos magsasabi lang siya yun na, sir? Hindi ako matutuwa. Kaya they should receive a punishment. Oh, tama, agree ako sa iyo. Hindi ako nandi-disagree sa iyo. They should receive a punishment for reaching their freedom of speech privilege. Freedom of speech privilege is not absolute when it tends to injure other people's rights. Okay. Agree ako sa iyo. Freedom of speech is not absolute. Kaya mahuhusay dito ang mga nag-review po. Ang kanilang argumento ay, although hindi parehas ang aking pananaw, magaganda ang argumento. Usapang matino, mahusay po. Kaya, your freedom of speech is not absolute. It ends when you already step on the rights of and freedom of others. Tama ka. Well, I agree with you. Hindi pagsuspindi, pagtanggal ng prangkisa. Oh, hindi ba? Tama ulit yan. It is not supposed na tatanggalin mo ang prangkisa dahil sa dalawang show ng SMNI ay nagkasala. Simple lang. Dalawa lang out of, let's say, 24 shows. Tapos, paparusahan mo ng buong buo ang other shows just because of the two shows? Okay. So, punta na tayo sa aking main topic. Kasi, anong oras na? Mag-iisang oras na po.
Red one is here.
Okay, red one. Siyempre, iba kaso, iba
ang kaso ng ABS-CBN.
Kasi ang kaso ng ABS-CBN is non-payment of taxes. Maraming kaso. Kaya tama po yung ginawa ng Kongreso na ipasara ang prangkisa ng ABS-CBN because that is a blatant blatant disregard for or violation of the law. Specific po. Ako rin po, parang naawa rin ako sabi ko nga, ayaw ko ng programa ng SMNI. Pero yung sususpendin mo for 30 days for ang nagkasala ay dalawang programa nila ay that is political vendetta na. Porque kinikriticize of ang House of Representatives. Baka malay mo, baka totoo yung sinasabi ng SMNI. Kaya sila natatakot sa SMNI. Di ba? Minsan nagkakaduda tayo ngayon.
Sorry.
Kaya nila nagdududa tuloy ako na may medyo katotohanan yata ang sinasabi ng SMNI dahil sa pilit nilang pinapasara o sinususpindi. Oh, di ba? Parang naawa na ako sa SMNI dyan sa Taydag First. Parehas tayo ng posisyon. Hindi ko gusto ang SMNI. Oh, hindi ako nanonood dyan. Naalala ko ito, isang vlogger na pinatake down ng isang another vlogger. Bakit nyo gaganon yun? Why do you have to do that? Kamakailan lang. Bakit you are trying to prevent him from expressing his opinions? Okay. Sa SMNA, ang dami ng banat at paninira ng mainstream media noon. Isa walang sinuspende for that. Tama ka, you get a medal po, red one. Tama. Maraming bumabalat noon. Walang nasuspende. Rappler nga. Panayabanat. Walang nasuspende. Although kinasuhan, hindi pinasara ang rappler. Nakita niyo bang sinuspindi ang Rappler? Sometimes CR is responsible. Okay. 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 At punta na tayo po dun sa, kung wala nang komento, punta na tayo dun sa main topic po. Ito na naman, sa Manila Standard po, ano ang sino may-ari ng Manila Standard po? Ay ang may-ari po ay ang mga Romualdez. Ay isang sino representative ng Romualdez? Si Speaker po. Okay. Basahin po natin dito, Mrs. First. Lakihan ko yata ng konti para makita nila yung actual okay. Nawala. Okay. Opinion nito. Okay.
Charter Change Opinion Editorial by Manila Standard, December 22, 2023, 12:20 a.m. If both President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. and Speaker Martin Romualdez have indicated they are studying the option of amending the Constitution, particularly the provisions pertaining to the economy, is it a done deal? Apparently not. There's the Senate, for one, that appears reluctant to heed calls to amend the fundamental law. President Juan Miguel Zubiri has said changing the 1987 Constitution would be an exercise in futility, with most of the senators against it for one reason or another.
Oh, galit. Kahapon tinalaki ko yan. It is an exercise in futility, moot and academic. It is dead on arrival. Kasi kailangan para may sulong mo yung proposal for the amendment, dalawang houses of Congress should agree. Ang Senado ayaw. Pero mayroon pang sinabi po si Zubiri. Kung ang dahilan nila ay ay kanay, ito po ang sabi ni Zubiri.
Well, the law signed in March 2022 under the previous administration removed the 40% restriction on foreign ownership of businesses in key investment areas such as railways, airports, airlines, seaports, and telecommunications.
Nagawa na pala ni President Duterte yan eh. Naipasa na. Napirmahan na. Yun na.
I believe we don't need any amendment at this particular point, Zubiri said. Truth to tell, the pulse of the senators is that it's not time for us to discuss charter change because we have to prioritize enticing more foreign investments and improving the ease of doing business, he said.
Okay, that's it. Okay. So
He added,
ipinupuso ng Manila Standard na pag-aari ng mga Romualdez yung Chacha change. Okay, may basahin natin yung mga komento mo. Tatambakan tayo. Suspension. Okay.
where?
Ramen 4. Suspension is for the viewing public as to respect.
Suspension is for the viewing public as to respect the cultural values of the Filipinos. Magbanta ka at magmura ka in live TV shows. Very wrong.
Tama ka yan. Tama ka man. There should be a standard. That is what the MTRCB is all about. So, dapat lang na magkaroon ng guidelines, the rules of code of conduct. Naniniwala ko na hindi din tama na magbanta ka sa airwaves po. Okay.
Red One says, si Doris nga, na reporter noong nagtatanong kay PRRD kung ilang mayor pa matutumba, hindi na naman pinatawag sa HOR. LOL.
Correct. Correct ka dyan. Kaya nga sabi ko nga, kaya nga, kaya nga ang sabi ko, ay, it smacks of political vendetta. Okay.
He continues, power trip lang talaga HOR ngayong administration.
Partly correct ka dyan, pero natatakot lang siguro na parating chinisita sila ng SMNI. Okay. Puntahan po natin. Si Ramen 4. FPRD was...
Ramen says FPRRD was the president before and no complaint, and it is not in live TV, which the reach is so huge that even a minor can hear and watch.
Okay. May point din si Ramen 4. Okay. But the point is, cursing, ito, sa totoo lang, Red One, dapat hindi ka nagmumura sa live TV. Dito nga, hindi ko pinapayagan na may mamurahan eh. So, yun lang isang, it is hard for me to say this, pero isang pagkakamali ni President Duterte yan. Pero yan ang gusto ng taong bayan na matapang ang isang tao. But there is supposed to be a certain limit. Pero inaangahan ko ang fourth, yung candid expression ni President Rodrigo Duterte. Sana man lang kung tinemper niya ang kanyang manner of speaking, he would been a perfect president po. Okay. Punta na tayo doon sa akin. Dapat mag-ingat si Speaker sa Chacha. Posible na mangyari kay Presidente Sara at BBM sa 2028. Ito hindi po tinatalakay na ibang vlogger. Dito nyo maintindihan kung posible ba na mangyari na presidente po si Sara Duterte, Prime Minister po si Bongbong Marcos sa 2028. Ang sasabihin ko, ang sagot po ay posible. Kasi nangyari na sa ating bansa. There is a historical event in our country that made it possible for a president and a prime minister to be in office at the same time. Kailan po yan nangyari po? Sa panahon po ni Apulakay. Kaya kung di mag-iingat si Speaker po, baka masulot siya ng dalawang magkaibigan. Si VP Sara magiging presidente. Ang prime minister niya, si PBBM. Di ba? Come to think of it, baka yun ang maganda. Come to think of it, di ba maganda yan? Na yung dalawang magkaibigan, si Sara Duterte ay presidente at saka si BBM ay prime minister. Paano mangyayari yan? Kung papalitan po ang ating political system, which is the main reason why they call po ang constitutional amendment assembly. Sa states po, kung amendment lang, ay hindi po nagko-call ng constitutional amendment. Dinadaan na yan sa referendum, sa ratification. Nakaroon na ng 27 amendments sa constitution ng United States. Ni minsan, hindi po ginamit yung Constitutional Assembly Convention as a means of changing or amending the Constitution. So, yung ginagawa nila ni Speaker Romualdez sa yung the pretext na amendahan ang Constitution para matanggal yung prohibitive provisions sa 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 socio and economic uh, uh, articles in the 1987 Constitution is hindi ko na sabing DS is ang babaw po. Ang babaw. Ang babaw po. Okay. Oh. So, basahin. Same FPRD, a proper and as you said, face the proper tipper then. Okay. That is your comment, okay? We respect your comments po dito. Basta maganda at magalang ang inyong komento, you will read your comments po. Okay? Maganda po ang talakayan, okay? Okay. Kunti lang nanonood pero maganda ang talakayan. Okay. Paano mangyayari yan? Baka maitapera si speaker po. Ang ambisyon niya siguro ay mauunsyami. Kaya mag-iingat ka sa speaker. Baka sa hangad mong maging speaker ng prime minister, masingitan ka ng inyong pinsan si President BBM. Pwede ba? Kasi nangyari na po dito sa ating bansa na mayroon na pong presidente at saka mayroon pong prime minister. Sino yung prime minister niya? Cesar Virata. Ibang vlogger ba nakaisip ng ganyan? Tanungin nyo yung mga ibang vlogger. Naisip ba yung option na ganyan? Kung mahusay ka ng political analysis, dapat naiisip po itong mga options na ganito. Okay. Hindi po. Porque puro yung awayan ang itatakal mo parati. Hindi lang puro chismis. Dapat tatakal mo something that is very concrete and it's possible to happen. Okay, basahin natin ang ating history po.
Evolution of the Philippine legislative system.
Hello, the warrior. Background, okay lang po. Okay. Ulit.
Anong source?
Sa House of Representatives ang source niyan.
The Philippine legislative system has undergone a series of evolutions that reflected the socio-political conditions of the times and the level of political maturity of society. It began with the unicameral Malolos Congress of the short-lived Philippine Republic of 1898 to 1899, followed by the Philippine Commission of 1901. A colonial legislative system composed of all American appointees.
So, based on history, nakaroon na po tayo ng dito, unicameral system. Ibig sabihin, hindi two houses. Walang House of Senate and then House of Representatives. Isa lang body. So, we have had history po. Baka hindi nyo alam. Oh. So, mayroon na tayong experience. Okay, proceed.
This body then evolved into a bicameral, predominantly elective, Filipino-controlled legislature by virtue of the Jones Act of 1916 and lasted until November 1935 when the semi-independent Commonwealth government was inaugurated.
Bakit nagkaroon tayo ng bicameral system? Bicameral, ibig sabihin, dalawang houses. Kasi we pattern our system sa Americans. And then the Americans, the USA, they have a bicameral system. The House of Representatives and the Senate po. So we pattern po yung gobyerno natin sa ginagawa ng mga kano. Okay. Kaya hindi dinisigard natin. Dapat siguro unicameral system ang ginamit natin. Okay.
A unicameral National Assembly replaced the bicameral body after the 1935 Philippine Constitution was ratified. In 1941, the Constitution was amended, again restoring the bicameral legislature that came to be called the Congress of the Philippines.
Okay.
Except during the Japanese sponsored Philippine Republic of 1942 to 1945, the Congress functioned as the national legislature until September 1972, when President Ferdinand E. Marcos replaced the country placed the country under martial law.
Okay, so ito na sinasabi ko. Oh. So, dalawang beses na tayo nagkaroon ng unicameral assembly, isa lang. So, in 1972, ah nag nagkaroon na tayo ng unicameral legislature po. Okay?
The Batasang Pambansa, a unicameral legislature. When martial law was declared, the Constitutional Convention, by virtue of an act of Congress in 1971, was in the process of drafting a new constitution. The final draft was adopted by the convention on November 29, 1972.
Yan. Kung papalitan mo ang ang political system mo, dapat magkaroon ka ng constitutional convention. Yun ang ginawa ng presidente. Hindi pwedeng amendahan yung gusto niyang gawin. Kasi buong sistema ng gobyerno ang papalitan ka Constitutional Convention Assembly ang procedure. Ngayon, dito sa pagsusulong ni Speaker sa amendment, hindi po. Wala siyang sinasabi na papalitan ang political system. Mas maigi yata. Sabihin na ni Speaker kung ano ang totoo. Kung ang totoo, gusto niyo bang palitan ang political system natin? We will appreciate it more. Kasi there are several. May proposal ni si Robin Padilla na federal. Yung gusto yata na speaker is parliamentary. Parliamentary. So magandang usapan yan. Pero diretsahin nyo na kami. Wag nyo na kaming guyuhin na ang babaw na ang dahilan kung bakit nyo gusto magkaroon ng Constitutional Assembly. Ulitin ko, para ang purpose po ng Constitutional Assembly is to change the political system prevailing in the country po. Hindi for the specific provision in the Constitution. Nandito na Tess Maria's representative si the warrior. Okay. Ulitin ko. Kung magkakaroon ng Constitutional Assembly Convention, ay ang purpose po niyan is papalitan ang political system natin. Anong system natin? Sa ngayon, bicameral po. Gusto nilang gawing federal or unicameral. Pag unicameral, isang parliament lang ang ma-elect sa buong bansa. Okay.
Where did I stop? The final draft was adopted by the convention on November 29, 1972. This was ratified and proclaimed by President Marcos on January 17, 1973, amidst widespread protest and controversy.
Okay.
With the proclamation of a new constitution, the presidential form of government was changed to a modified parliamentary form. Congress was abolished and was replaced by an elected unicameral National Assembly known as Batasang Pambansa. The Batasang Pambansa was made up of a maximum of 200 members elected from different provinces with their component cities, highly urbanized cities, and districts of Metro Manila, appointed representatives from various sectors such as the youth, agricultural and industrial labor sectors, and those chosen by the president from the members of the cabinet. The members had a term of 6 years.
Yung parliament po, ang head po ay ang prime minister. Pero iba din po yung what we call president po. Mayroon bang ganyan na nangyari sa France? Yata. Sa France, mayroon silang president, mayroon silang prime minister. So, pwede po mangyari. Kaya, hindi siguradong magiging prime minister po si Speaker Martin Romualdez. Kaya dito po sa aking thumbnail, posible po ba? Yes, posible po. Kaya mag-iingat si Speaker Martin Romualdez para kumukuha siya ng boto na ipinupukpok niya sa kanyang ulo. You can never tell when it comes to politics. Your friends today might be your enemies tomorrow. Okay. So, wala na. Batiin natin we have already reached 1 hour. Magtatapos na tayo. Okay. Ang mga
Daniel, Berry Sports highlights is here. Now, nabanggit mo na the Warrior is here, also here.
Okay. So,
mabatian na lang.
Okay. So, basahin lang natin isang for the sake of yung sinabi ni Presidente Marcos na worrisome po ang tension sa West Philippine Sea. Ayan. State news.
Marcos Jr., WPS incidents worrisome, but show Filipino courage versus coercion. Bianca Dava, ABS-CBN News, posted December 21, 2023, 8:17 p.m. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. has described the recent incidents in the West Philippine Sea as worrisome. Marcos Jr. made the statement during the celebration of the 88th founding anniversary of the Armed Forces of the Philippines at Camp Crame in Quezon City on Thursday. During the December 10th resupply mission, Chinese ships shadowed and conducted dangerous maneuvers against Philippine vessels, delivering fresh provisions to troops stationed at the BRP Sierra Madre in Ayungin Shoal.
Matagal ng balita yun. No need
But the
to
president
explain.
added the incident also showed Filipino courage against coercion.
Okay.
The recent incidents involving no less than our CSAFP is worrisome. Coast Guard?
No. Chief of Staff.
Oh, Chief of Staff's AFP is worrisome. But it is a proud demonstration of Filipino courage against coercion and our firm resolve to protect, preserve, and uphold our territorial integrity, Marcos Jr. said. The AFP commander-in-chief lauded the military for exemplifying responsible and dignified behavior and resolving issues in the region in accordance with international law. The Philippines has found itself in the middle of geopolitical tensions and could potentially cause regional security or endanger lives and property. But despite the many attempts of provocation, the Philippines, through the AFP, remains a force and a voice of reason, Marcos Jr. said, emphasizing that his government will continue to assert its rights in accordance with the Philippine Constitution and international law. The AFP must continue to improve its readiness to effectively prevent and to respond properly to the current and emerging threats, he continued. But the president added the incident also showed Filipino courage against coercion. The recent events involving no less than our CSAFP is worrisome, but it is a proud demonstration of Filipino courage against coercion and our firm resolve to protect, preserve, and uphold our territorial integrity, Marcus Jr. said. What's this? You just repeated?
Yeah.
Repeated?
Okay. Okay. Na-repeat ko. So, Mr. President, this is just talk. Wala naman konkreto. Batagal mo nang sinasabi yan. Kailangan namin ng konkretong action na. Yan lang po ang batikos ko kay President Marcos.
Yeah,
Puro
but at
ganyan.
least he's speaking out, which is good,
Yeah, it's
rather than
always,
keeping quiet.
yeah. But then, we need more action from him. Nagdi-disagree kami ng aking direktora. Okay. Tatay Jack.
Caitlin is here,
Caitlin, oh. Thank you, Caitlin. Okay.
and Mark Ubias
The
Killer
killer.
is here also.
Okay. Sorry, patapos na kami. You are the last the last commenter sa aking show. So, as usual, isang oras lang para makapanood kayo ng iba. And for those who are going to review po yung aking LS, don't forget po to like and subscribe. Dito po ay makukuha nyo ang balita na credible po. So, ang isang balita na nakakabahala ay ang binalita na ang ICC ay nakapasok na. Nakapasok siguro as turista. But that as a formal na representative ng ICC
Not
Court.
in an official capacity.
Not in a official capacity. There is a difference na nakapasok ang ICC in an official capacity and the ICC is recognized po ng government that there is a distinct difference po. Hindi po yan na-analyze ng ibang vlogger, pinapalaki kaagad ang balita. No, kung dumating sila, hindi naman sila in official capacity. Ang masama niya, ang pagbinigyan siya ng official capacity ng ating presidente. Ay, sigurado na magtatampo ako at magiging mababawasan ang aking pagka-loyalista. Baka tuluyan na ako hindi na maging loyalista kasi po walang word of honor po ang aking inuidulong si PBBM. Importante po sa akin ang word of honor. The aking first vlog po, there was a time na I was ready to fight President Marcos the elder kung gagawin niya na bubombahin ang mga tao sa EDSA. I was ready to fight President Marcos. But then, he did not do it. That mas lalo ako naging loyalista sa ginawang pagtanggi ni Presidente Marcos sa advice ni General Ver. Ganyan din ang dapat mangyari. Pero kung binayolate ni PBBM ang word niya na patakal-takal na sinasabi na hindi niya papayagan ang ICC ay magiging that might be the straw that broke the camel's back. Ang hirap-hirap na nang mag-defend kay PBBM sa tutula. Ang hirap-hirap na mag-defend. Kung dadagdagan niya na wala pa siyang word of honor, paano pa namin i-defend ang aming ina-idolize na tao? Remember po, loyalty to the country takes precedence over the loyalty to any politician po. Pagmamahal sa bansa ang dapat mauna. Ulitin ko, pag nangyari yan, baka hindi na ako maging loyalista. Okay, that's it. That's my final say. Thank you all for watching. Yeah, thank you all. Nandito si Eco Food. Okay, thank you. Nandito si Warrior, nandito ka. Si Mark Obvious, killer, yung aking guardian angel, nandito po. So, maraming
Did you
salamat.
say that Caitlin was here? Or did I
Yeah.
mention it earlier?
Si Caitlin nandito. Nagpapasalamat ko.
Good.
Ay, Kate, ang news namin.
So,
Bye!
good night.
Good night,
Thank you.
everybody. Kunti lang nanood, pero okay lang sa akin. Tama na sa akin yun. Yung kampanyo na naman nyo ang aking channel. Okay. Kanina ka pa nakabagla. Okay. Okay. So, dito po, wala pong chismis. It's straight na political talk. Okay? Okay, bye. I love you all.